Good morning, guys. It's Tuesday, 23rd of November. I had to think what day it was then. Never a good start. Right, so news-wise, we had some news out earlier from Germany. And obviously that involves Euro. And better than expected results there for German flash manufacturing PMI, and flash services PMI. And we've seen a little bit of buying going on the Euro. Now, if you've been watching previous updates, you know that I'm interested in it. I mean, Euro USD is a bearish market. This is the weekly. But I am interested in seeing a little bit of a retracement, a little bit of correction on the pair. So will that positive news out of Germany affect the Euro so much that we're starting to see that correction take place? So early days. This is the news came out at 8:30 a.m. UK time, which was about an hour and a quarter ago. Initial signs, a little bit of buying going on, but nothing major. But yeah, I'll be watching. In fact, I'll show you a Euro pair which does look interesting, which we are actually trading. Not Euro Dollar, but look where I always look at where price is according to the moving averages, and I expect a minimum pullback to at least the 8 moving average, which is here at the moment. So expecting some movement up, at least minimum 1.14. So we're talking over 100 pips there. Let's just where we are now to the ATMA is it's close to 200 pips actually. So there's definitely some profit to be made there if we do see that push to the upside. But my favorite Euro trade or Euro chart at the moment is this one, Euro Aussie. Now Euro Aussie had this big move down. It had a head and shoulders pattern, left shoulder, head, right shoulder. We were looking for the retest of the neckline, this support. Didn't happen, just went boom, straight down. Came into this little zone here, and we've started to see what we believe is the correction phase. So impulse, correction, 1, 2, 3. Now it could actually come all the way up and test this trend line, the neckline. It could also, I've got this pattern here. Look, we've got support, we've got resistance. It could come all the way up to here, but I've just deleted it. There is actually a descending trend line as well. If I just connect these highs, so it could equally, come up to here. But we're actually in this trade. It was we noticed this bullish engulfing candle here, so we had a buy stop above that bullish engulfing candle, and that's got triggered today. So that is running in profit. It was about 40 pips up at one point, but it dropped back a bit. But all I'm looking at that is just a little correction there. So I think this is looking pretty good with breaking out of this descending triangle. Like I say, retest of this trend line connected here, brought it across, bullish engulfing candle, which was a great sign, and just looking for this to progress to the upside now. So that's something you might want to have a little look at. Smaller time frames, you might want to get involved with that. Don't be surprised if it moves like this. It's very up and down, because this is potentially a correction pattern. This was an impulsive move, but all this is 1, 2, 3. It's a correction pattern, as far as I can tell at the moment. So don't expect this to be this trade to be over and done within a day. This could take maybe even a week. to hit this kind of zone 158, where we've got this resistance, and we've got this resistance here. So there's a nice clear point there. 158.42. Whether, I mean, we'll see if it comes all the way up there. We'll be managing the trade as it moves up by taking profit off the table and managing the stop loss. Kiwi Dollar, very, very interesting place at the moment, at support. However, I'll just bring back that news again. We've got this 1 a.m. That's 1 a.m. UK time tomorrow morning. Kiwi official cash rate, monetary policy statement. Now look at this. The rate statement, or the official cash rate, I should say, is expected to go up by 0.25% to 0.75%. Generally, rate rises are good for a currency, but that is expected. So is that already going to be priced in? Is it going to have much of an effect if that is announced? We'll see. But interesting point now for I would be interested in longs. I've got to admit, from here I do like the bounces from support and resistance on channels, but absolutely no signal at the moment. But if we see this very, very bullish tomorrow morning, or if you're going to stay up, then yeah, you can have a little look at this for a long setup, and not just Kiwi Dollar. Have a look at all the other Kiwi pairs as well. We like Kiwi Yen, potential for longs. You can look for a break of that trend line as well if you want to. Kiwi Yen. We've got this impulse correction. Something you could think about, you know, if you can't trade very much, is, let me just I thought about this one the other day, but I thought I'd share it with you guys. So you got your descending channel here, you've got your push up rejection. So if price is going to make another move up, it's going to break out of this channel, you could in fact put a buy stop. Let me just see what the reward to risk is though. Outside of the channel, above that high there, stop where it currently is, so where the low of this candle, and then, you know, you could potentially get a 2-to-1 trade there, just trading it back into these highs here. And that's something you could just set if you're comfortable with doing that, you know. But, you know, do your own analysis as always. Don't just take my word for it. But that looks like a nice end of what I would call an end of day trade, which you could potentially set. Have a little look, see what you think. Is it worth you risking your 1% or whatever risk you're going to be taking on your capital, or is it not? Or you're just going to wait, see what happens, and then maybe try and get involved. Euro Swissy, so potential double bottom there. I might have talked about this one yesterday. Very interesting area of price, support. Will that euro news out of Germany, will that help this pair potentially? Still nothing really for me to get my teeth into yet. I want to see some higher highs, higher lows, and we're still underneath this trend line. So it's something I'm going to keep my eye on, but nothing for me yet, but interesting. WTI, again, looking for the buyers to step into this very, very bullish market at the moment. We are correcting, and I mentioned it, I think I mentioned it yesterday, but I've put an alert here above that swing high. If that gets broken, I'm going to assume that is the next impulse to the upside, and I can start to get involved. Gold, very bearish day yesterday. The trade that I talked about last week that we took, which is a 60, let me just draw this on. It was a 61.8% retracement of this bearish engulfing candle. It was a sell limit. Did very, very well. Hit target, smashed through target. But that is still going down at the moment. We've got a trend line here. I need to just slightly draw that. So keep your eyes on this trend line. For gold, we might bounce on here. it's having a fairly decent pullback, I must admit. So we've actually broken past the 61.8. Now that's a bit of a, I like this, 78.6% retracement, lines up really nicely with that trend line. So if we can see a bullish reaction there, I'm definitely going to put an alert there, guys. Definitely going to put an alert there. 78.6% retracement. I set quite a few alerts, guys, so it's always handy to have a little bit of a note there to remind me why the hell I've set an alert. Just looking to the left, guys, I mean, look at these little wicks here where buyers came in. So this could be a really, really interesting area. If we were to see daily morning star pattern off here, or maybe in a 4-hour, that might be worth a buy. Okay, and we're looking to a target. It's not on here. Why is it not on here? It must be on my, is it on this one? Interesting. Oh no, there it is. These highs here, 1908, 1910. So that could be setting up for us. Silver is actually on the trend line as we speak. So you can be watching this. Will silver lead the way? Will silver lead the way over gold? I'm looking at this bigger monthly range. Let me just show you. Might have shown you on previous updates, but I can't remember the last time I went over silver. Morning star pattern here, 1, 2, 3. You know, I'm looking for silver to go all the way up, back and test this level. So looking for longs on silver. Keep your eyes on this. It's at the trend line. Are we going to see buyers come in? There was the last swing low. If we get that broken, that invalidates the trend. But at the moment, still in trend. Higher highs, higher lows. But yep, Euro Aussie potential one for you to get your teeth into if you're not in this already, if you've not spotted this. But trade it up towards this resistance trend line here, just connecting these highs, or you may want to just go for the structure that's currently being formed, connecting these highs here. Something like that. Maybe you want to go for 2%. Have a little look, see what you think, and if you agree with the analysis, if you like the look of it, then hopefully it will make you some money. Hopefully it's going to make us some money because we're in it as well. But guys, have a great day. Hope you've seen something of interest which I've chatted to you about today. And yeah, have a great day. I'll speak to you soon. Bye.